Hey guys, Ultimo here with my first installment of my favorite boss battles series. Today I'm looking at Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 2. When it comes to anime games, it's hit or miss. It's usually a mixed bag. You have most of them sitting in the mediocre to decent range. What makes Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 2 the best? Well, above any other anime game that I've ever played, it has great boss battles. Ultimate Ninja Storm 2 is a fighting game that relives all of the biggest moments in the Naruto series. This one taking place just after Naruto's 3-year break after, the initial story arc at the very beginning. If you don't know what Naruto is, I'm not going to explain it to you, but just know that this video is going to have spoilers, obviously, because the boss battles are some of the biggest moments not only in the game, but in the anime. The boss battles are a combination of regular fights and quick time events, and are always very entertaining to watch. They're just such a spectacle. One word that sums up all of these battles equally is epic. There's not a bad boss battle in the whole game. Some I think are better than others, but overall, I enjoy every boss fight in this game, which is why I decided to put together this little montage of most of the boss battles in the game. I didn't want to record all of them because that was going to take too long, but some of my favorites I highlighted here. So, when I think of this game, I try to explain to people that you don't really have to be a Naruto fan to enjoy this game. Sure, the fans are going to enjoy it probably a bit more, but, just look at all of this. I bet a lot of you who don't even know Naruto might be a little bit interested, at least, in checking this game out. If you haven't gotten a chance to read or watch Naruto yet, I highly recommend it. It's one of my favorites, if not my favorite. Now, my favorite boss battle in the game is Sasuke versus Itachi, and I'm going to show that battle in full coming up right after this montage is over. So in case you didn't know, Sasuke and Itachi are brothers, and Itachi did a ton of bad stuff, and Sasuke hates him, so now he wants Itachi dead. And this is the final battle royale between the two Uchiha brothers. Now, what makes this battle actually hard is this beginning little fight just plays out like what a normal fight would be in the game, is actually probably the hardest part in the game. If you notice at the very beginning, I activated a quick time event right off the bat. That's how you abuse that to get yourself through this first part of the battle. This is definitely the hardest part of the battle. Itachi is one of the hardest characters to counteract because his moves are so, it's easy for him to get behind you and stuff. You gotta make sure you're blocking and stuff. I didn't really explain how deep the fighting engine in this game is, but it's simple in terms that you only have one punching button and one projectile button, and then you balance everything out with the chakra button, but it definitely still takes practice, you know.
Amaterasu. 俺の最後の術になる。何と共に散れ。これがお前の再現したかった死に様か。本当に強くなったな、サスケ。これがなければやられていた。ここからが本番だ。これが俺の切り札。
So this part right here can be a little bit tricky. I remember it tripping me up a bit in my first initial playthrough, and the hardest part is, like, well, this part can actually go on for a very long time if you're not good at breaking Itachi's guard, which it takes, I think, about 4 or 5 hits to break his guard before you can really unload on him with the combos, but he's totally vulnerable. He's not going to strike back. Your fight, the point is to dodge the attacks of this giant fire warrior guy, and dodging this rubble is just it takes such, like, precise, you know, work with the analog stick. But attack him anytime you feel like you can. Like, you learn when to get away from his sword, and, you know, but make sure to keep the pressure on Itachi. You don't want his guard to come back. So, yeah. So, I'm not really taking advantage of my items, but you can use items in this game. They don't really do much, though. Like, there's a paper bomb, ramen gives you more chakra, which is that blue meter. You have 2 health bars, you know, so once you lose both of them, you're knocked out. I think the scroll powers up your moves or something, which I should probably be using to make it go a bit faster. But I'm doing pretty well this run. I was actually pretty surprised in how well I did this. I think the only part that I really mess up is during the upcoming QuickTime event, where I accidentally knocked the battery loose on my 360 controller, and I had to fix that, so I failed one QuickTime event. But oh well, that QuickTime event is coming up right, I think, after this combo there.
るものが出たな。力は私のものよ。力は私のものよ。仕上げだ、サスケ。
So that's basically it for the boss battle. It was pretty over the top, crazy. I just love seeing that. And this part, you're just pressing backwards on the controller. Sasuke isn't quite powerful enough, at least we don't think that he's quite powerful enough to beat Itachi at this point. So he's just trying to get away, and he's trembling because, you know, it was a tough battle and stuff. So, yeah, I think the cutscene is gonna come interrupt my narration here pretty soon. So I'm gonna sign off here in just a few seconds. I hope you enjoyed this boss battle and boss battles montage. Check out garetro.com, and I'll see you later.
俺の目だ。やめろ。お前は俺の光。来るな。サスケ。お前は俺が。お前は言うわ。兄さん、まったく仕方のないやつだな。なんで兄さんが愚かなる弟を恨め、憎め。新しい手裏剣術を教えてくれるって約束しただろ。また今度だ。兄さん、なんて遠いんだ。俺とお前は唯一無二の兄弟だ。俺はお前と共にあり続けるさ。